Welcome to the PharmaVOICE Editor's Take video series, recorded live at the DIA 2014 annual meeting in San Diego, hosted by Taryn Grome, editor of PharmaVOICE. In this episode, Taryn meets with Marty Roche, Executive Director, Sales and Marketing, eClinical Solutions.
Marty, welcome to the 50th anniversary of the DIA.
Thanks for having me, I appreciate it.
Marty, what are the biggest frustrations your clients are facing in managing their clinical trials?
I would say that the majority of our client base kind of has very similar issues in regards to clinical trial data, and it's just being able to access it and utilize it properly. I think a lot of our clients utilize multiple service partners, and because of that, the data is siloed with these partners. They also, because of the vast number of clinical technologies in terms of data collection, they have data that's disparate in different sources. So they might use maybe 2 or 3 different EDC platforms based on the 2 or 3 CROs that they use. They'll have CTMS platform that has CTMS data that's in a certain format, lab data from different lab vendors in different formats. So just the ability to really be able to access that data that's so siloed and disparate and utilize it.
Where are the opportunities to find efficiencies, i.e. save the most time and money, in managing clinical trial data?
That's a good question. I think, in my opinion, standardization in 3 different areas: in process, in technology, and then also in data, in clinical data standards, and embracing those standards goes a long way in terms of driving efficiencies. First off, I think by having and viewing data management almost as a foundational piece of your clinical development, so you're able to standardize maybe on a single platform for data acquisition. You have standardized process that you're able to kind of repeat from trial to trial on a program level, and then also embrace clinical data standards that allow you to utilize your clinical data downstream for analysis and submission. If you could standardize in these areas, I think you'll go and really build and drive a lot of efficiencies. Also, I think by incorporating a tool like a clinical data repository, a clinical data warehouse that allows you to aggregate all these data streams and this clinical data into a single location, and then be able to utilize it, access it, and have kind of visualization and analysis would go a long way.
Those are fantastic insights. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Finally, what should companies look for in choosing a partner for their data management needs?
I would say the ability for that partner to embrace clinical data standards, and the fact that they have a data strategy and a data standardization strategy that they can incorporate would be very important. Again, it's going to allow the organization to be able to use their clinical data downstream more efficiently. And I also think taking a look at organizations that incorporate different types of technologies, not just EDC, but tools that allow folks to aggregate their clinical data and be able to have easy access to it, really empower the organization that's contracting and the sponsor organization that's contracting with them. So ultimately, I think what they should look for is folks that allow them to really have that complete access and utilization of one of their most important assets, which is their clinical data.
Marty, thank you so much for being part of our Editor's Take video program.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Additional Editor's Take videos, as well as podcasts, white papers, webinars, and more are available at www.pharmavoice.com.